Police in Turkey have recovered a Bible thought to be 1,000 years old.
Now, this is quite a discovery. Fragments of a biblical scroll.
Turkish authorities have confirmed that an ancient Bible thought to be 1,500 years old.
So I'm standing now at the largest of these early bronze sites on the southeast side of the Dead Sea. This one locally is known as Babedra, and is the site that is associated with Sodom in the Bible. It was discovered as an early bronze site back in 1924. It was excavated in the 1960s and 1970s. And what archaeologists found here was this burn destruction that goes across this site. This city came to an end through a fire destruction.
A lot of people associate the Bible with religion. Today we're about to find out who wrote the Bible, who was it made for, and what color were the people, what nationality were they from. Was the Bible written by
to Rome?
Oh, whatever. Today we're gonna find out that. And the truth is that the Bible is not associated with any religion. And you might ask, how? How is the Bible not associated with religion? Well, my friend, the Bible actually documents history. It's a history book. Now the question that you might ask yourself, my friend, history book for who? Well, we'll get there. But first, we gotta figure out who wrote the Bible. Well, it's not a straightforward answer, but I can say that the Bible was written by different authors. The first five books that you see in the Bible were written by Moses. That is Genesis, some of y'all call it Genesis, yeah. That is Genesis, Leviticus, Exodus, and so on and so on. The first five books, and also Deuteronomy. You look in the New Testament, you have Matthew, you have Corinthians. Matthew was written by the disciple of Christ. Then the New Testament basically was written by the disciples of Christ. And you have Psalms in the Old Testament was written by David. Song of Solomon was written by the son of David, King Solomon. So you see, it's different authors. Back in the days, like in those biblical days, the Bible wasn't like intact like it is right now. It's just like in different scriptures. So it was put together by King James, I think back in 1600s. Yeah, in 1600, those years. Yeah, when I was like 25 years old. That's why I know this information, because I was there when King James put together the Bible. I saw it. I was with him. Oh, and also King James was black. King James wasn't gay. King James wasn't a witch. King James was a straight man. So now you understand how the Bible was put together. So now we have to find out the people who are in the Bible. Who did God write the Bible for? That was the main question. Well, that is very easy, my friend. We all know that God wrote the Bible for the Israelites. The Israelites were enslaved back in Egypt. We all know the story. You all know the story of Moses, right? Moses was sent to speak to the Israelite. So basically, the Bible was written for Israelite. But that doesn't mean that the Bible is only for Israelite, right? If anybody who's not an Israelite can join. So the main question right now is that, who are the Israelites? Are the Israelites the Jewish people in Israel? The ones that you speak about, you become anti-Semitic? But let me not get on my high horses. Who are the Israelites in the state? Well, we have to look at the Bible, what the Bible says, right? Surely the Bible will direct us and show us who are the main people of the book as time goes on. Because there were time like dark ages where history was erased. A lot of history was erased. I can tell you that. Well, to find out more, we gotta have to go back to Deuteronomy and look what's going on. If you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, you'll find that there's somewhere where the Bible talks about the curses and the blessings. You can just look this yourself. We're not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna look into some few. You're gonna look there. Look at Deuteronomy chapter 28. I'm gonna read this verse. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for wonder, upon they seed forever.
So, well, when you look at these curses, it shows that if the Israelites don't follow the commandments and the laws of God, they're going to be cursed. And these curses are going to be a sign to who? To the Israelite, that they're not following the laws. So by these curses, we can find out who the Israelites are. So it's very plain and simple. You want to read one more verse to see what's really going on, who the Israelites are, and you're going to make a choice for yourself, okay?
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose sound thou shalt not understand. 50. A nation of fierce countenance, we shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young. And he shall eat the fruits of thy cattle, the fruits of thy land, until thou be destroyed. Which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, flocks, of thy sheep, until they have destroyed thee.
Well, we all know which people did that to which people, right? For example, when the apartheid happened in South Africa, we all know which people pulled up to South Africa and took people's land, cattle, and oppressed other people, and didn't regard the young or the old, they just oppressed people.
Apartheid in South Africa crumbled after Nelson Mandela walked to freedom. But black people suffered decades of government-backed injustice before it did. Apartheid really began in 1948, but separating black Africans from the white minority had long been a policy aim. Laws made white people officially superior, and the large black majority faced discrimination in every aspect of their lives. Living, doing business or owning land in white areas was banned. There were separate public facilities, transport and schools. Interracial marriage was banned. Many had no right to citizenship and were regarded as aliens in major cities. Instead, they were made citizens of Bantustans, homelands scattered throughout South Africa. But
well, my friend, that was a curse. So based on that conclusion, you can go on and read for yourself. Based on that conclusion, we have a little bit of clue who the Israelites are. Wait. Hold on. No. Don't go. When you thought the Bible was written by white people, you didn't care. But now that you finally know that it's you, your people, you have an issue about it, it's all a problem. Well, my friend, I have some verses to back myself up, okay? But on a real one though, I know how you feel, bro. Confused, and you're feeling like this off. The message ain't off, because just because it's different from what you hear from your church doesn't mean it's off. We're speaking history here, we're speaking facts here, no emotions attached, no evil agendas attached. It's just truth. It's just truth, and truth hurts. So, if you're asking yourself, where does racism come from? Well, racism comes from... This is all history, like I said. There are books that approve this. There are a whole lot of books that are written about this message that I'm talking about right now. So, if Israelites are the people who were oppressed by other people, I hope you get what I'm saying. How did Israelites end up where they are? Well, a lot of books explain that, like I said, as there are many books written about this. What happens is that there was a time where the Romans wanted to kill the Israelites. So the Israelites had to run away and go to Africa. They went to Egypt, they went to west of Africa, they went to north, and some of them went to South Africa. Look at that, bro. So when some other people came and took black people to slavery, they knew exactly who they were taking. They were taking some of the Israelites. They took them, they went all over where Israelites were hiding and now where Israelites were dwelling, and they took them. And it's all in the Bible. Just look at that. Read Deuteronomy chapter 28 by yourself.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Israelites of the Bible, according to the curses of Deuteronomy 28. And the simple fact of the matter is that my people have lied to you and the whole world about the Bible, and have sought to paint their images over your images, and to replace you in the Bible, which is your history, heritage, and culture,